And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Seattle taking on the Dominican Republic. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set. Our starting pitcher in this one, Bryan Woo.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's carrying. That ball has just been voted off the island. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Woo. Not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Next pitch misses way outside.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
In plenty of time to first, Rodriguez out of the play. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. And the first offering is not close. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Just missed. And that skips in the dirt. Now fly ball to right center. Bellinger and a full sprint. And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, the big righty, George. Kirby. Teoscar Hernandez, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Raley drifts towards it. Makes the grab. 1 down. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, and it hits the bag at second. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And there's a ball. Bellinger at first, one gone. Late that time, and it's strike two.
One ball.
I wouldn't throw him another
Two
breaking
strikes.
ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Oh, great stop. There's one. Out. Double play.
He's out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Top of the second. Now it's Randy Arozarena. That one fouled off. And the sweeper misses for a ball.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Kyle Seager now at the plate.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Whoa, that's
Just missed. Woo, 25 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick in 2021. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Machado throws to first in time. Got the out. Edgar Martinez will hit next. Outside low, and that is ball one. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Out to short. Rojas sends it across to first, and Martinez is out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Vladimir Guerrero. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He'll touch them all. And we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. Drilled out towards left center field. Rodriguez brings it in, and there's one down. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2 is the count.
One out, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. That misses the zone.
2 strikes.
1-2 to count. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. And now it's Alex Bregman. Way high with that one. And it's 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hauls it in on the warning track. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Bliss. Woo, back to work. And a foul ball. And that misses. And it's 1-1. outside corner. There's a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air to left center. Bellinger on the move, and he makes the catch. One away. Luke Raley digs in now. Swings through that.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove.
Count.
Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
That one's
One ball,
upstairs.
one strike.
Ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
One
Tied
ball,
up here
2
in the
strikes.
early going. A sliding stop. The throw. Nicely done for the out. So the batting order turns over. J.P. Crawford now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. That one
1-0.
not close. Ball 1. Crawford tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Sosa makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arraez. On the ground right side. Raley takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Just missed. Check
Ball
swing. He held up. And that's ball 2.
2 balls,
Gosh,
no
Boog,
strike.
I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that
Ball
pitch.
3.
And that's down and away. There's the strike. And now 3-1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
I got 3 and 2.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Arozarena settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and here is Julio Rodriguez. Ball
That's a
1,
ball.
no strikes. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16
ball
years
2.
old out of the Dominican Republic. And that
That's
one
ball
is
3.
downstairs. And now 3-0. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA enticing teams to promote their good young players. On the ground to third. And 2
Got
away
him.
now. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez makes the catch. And that bottom 4. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0 and 1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And that's a little bit high. And a count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here is Sosa to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count. Yep, that ball went out.
Now this is in the air down the line. Robles towards the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just outside. 2-2. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Robles makes the catch, and we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, these players just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Bellinger makes the play, and there's one down. Now here is Kyle Seager. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And it's through for a hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. So up next, Edgar Martinez. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Late on that fastball. Martinez measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Kicks and fires. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He made him pay for that one. It's 3-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Ryan Bliss will hit next. There's a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's too low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That ball has just been voted off the island. He hammers one out to right. Second home run of the inning for him, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-1. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th, and that's in the dirt. Lined, and that's a base hit.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
Robles
That's the ball.
in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. Crawford leads off first with 2 down to the inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one just misses. Next offering upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Bellinger has this one sized up. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 100.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That one is gone. And they close the gap. It's 5-3. Here's Alex Bregman. In the air, left field. Arozarena after it. Puts it away for the out. Luis Arraez stands in.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
The other way, and a base hit right there. Around first and hustling for second. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Check swing, called strike. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Hit in the air, left field. Arozarena makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Out to short. Nice grab. Fires to first. Not in time, and he reaches safely. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and Bellinger is out. Inning over. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here is Cal Raleigh. King back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. It's 6-3. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Man. At first, Kyle Seager, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Martinez at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. To short, could be 2. 1 at second, out, and that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, Sammy Sosa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Guerrero, the next to hit, takes outside. Out towards right center field. Robles in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Machado. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. And you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. On the ground, the third might be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Bliss. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Late swing, foul to the left. A little bit low. And the count is 1-1.
I got 1 ball,
Bliss
1 strike.
Aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
High leg.
Go. Save. Next pitch off the plate. The count now 2-2. In the dirt. Back to work. 3-2 now. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Ball 2.
And another ball. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And they're all loaded up.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Here's Victor Robles. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to
swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. 1 away as the second run of the inning scores. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. Raleigh started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Inside
ball 1.
And now it's even 1-1.
Ball, that's just out.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended, which you have to be careful of.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 10-3.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field.
Oh, wow, what a stop. There's one.
He's out.
Here's the third baseman, Kyle Seager. 1 for 3. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see
Ball
how it
one.
turns out.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. And that
Ball.
one missing
Damn.
low. And that's a fair ball. Arozarena on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Next is the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Just
Nope.
missed.
1-1.
And that's in there at the
2.
knees for a strike. Fastball, and he gets
Inside.
out of the way. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Nabs it, and that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star play.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. Alex Bregman sends it out. It's 10-4. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. Gregory Santos gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one.
He has
No
a
ball,
tendency
2
to
strikes.
chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Early 2000s Yankees Red Sox, probably the best baseball rivalry that we've seen.
Foul ball.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, that kind of simmered down, and some other ones started to rise up a little bit. And the great state of Texas, the Astros and the Rangers became a really good rivalry.
Yeah, no doubt. Raleigh whips it to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And the count is
No
0-2.
balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Into center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Wastes no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Hernandez off of first with 2 away. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 10-6. Sosa at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that
0-1's the
one.
count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here, the bottom of the
0-1.
7th.
Whoa, recognized that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. But 2 round trippers in this inning, the long ball was working. It's now a 4-run game. at 10-6. And first offering is fouled off. Strom measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. Bellinger hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Luke Raley. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Now it's going to be J.P. Crawford. There's the strike.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Check swing, but he went too far. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to.
3.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's Trent Thornton comes on now. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
High fly ball on that one, curling foul down the right side. Good eye in that spot. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Handles, throws to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now Machado up here. That's the third. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all the.
Bliss. Acrobatic throw for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. We go to the 9th. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Strom back to work. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Robles digs in now. Strom checks the runner. Rodriguez dives back in safely. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. Base hit center field. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. He will score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Robles on at first. Nobody out. In the dirt, blocked. Caught him looking for the K. Randy Arozarena now at the plate. In the air out towards right center. Bellinger makes the grab for the second out. So man aboard. Now a chance for Kyle Seager. First pitch not close. And that one hammered back there. That ball has just been voted off the island, and they tack on to their lead. It's 13-6. And next is the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez. And the slider just misses.
1-0.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Lays out and makes the play. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Matt Brash will take over here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Robles makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. It's 13-7. Next to hit, Miguel Rojas. On the ground. Gloves it on the dive. To his knee. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play. So it's their last chance in this one. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. He was late there, strike one. They're down to their final strike.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
It's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Bellinger up to hit. To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
A 13-7 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.